Morning guys, got a little 2-day job on today. We're just waiting for some roof tiles on that other job. So we're going through with a door and putting a fire door in here. And we've already drilled an hole through and marked it all out on the side. So we've got some 50mm insulation on this side, plasterboard, and there's a 100mm block on the other side. So we're pretty tight up against this wall on here for this lintel, but it comes in at an angle, and on the other side of it we've got plenty of room to shove lintel in from the other side. So we've got all blocks cut out, so we've just left a bit of insulation up at top, and then when we fit door frame we can cut it out to whatever height the door frame's going to be. So we'll do that later at a later stage. And then I've just cut a little bit out right back, a bit too much as well, but we'll have to fill in. But yeah, so it's got a damp proof course-in on here, and I thought, oh no, there's a block wall underneath it, we're going to have to put a bit of concrete in down and what have you, but I've lifted it up and it's fine, there's no under it. So it's obviously got some damp proof course-in under the subfloor, otherwise carpet would be drenched because carpet's sat straight on top of it. So we don't have to worry about this carpet getting mucky because it's going to change it and put a wood floor in when we've done. So yeah, that's all good. Had a bit of break out on this, so just popping a brick in. And we'll get the lintel in. So it is the next day, the lintle's gone off, we had the inspector come out, he's passed it all off, so I'll just show you that side of it, but yeah, it's pretty much all passed off, so we can get it all, carry on today and get it all fitted. So that's a door frame that we're going to be putting in, so yeah, I cut a little bit too much out there, look, and then I changed my mark, went a bit further over to this radiator, just to make sure I could get that lintel in, so I've got that to fill with plaster, like, so we'll plaster all that in, but yeah. That's it. So let's get this frame in. Right in. You got it on the only end. So you only want to go as far in as that's possible, yeah? Yeah. Right, don't be too far in, bottom's too far. That's it, that's over there.
Just a bit in at the bottom here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Stop light.
Over here, I think.
Yeah. Right, let's just try it for something like from spawn. What right that way, see if plasters or any good, borders or any good, It's not too bad, yeah. It's level that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just keep it on this side on this one. Stay level.
Yeah, we get some packers and pack it. Over.
It's not box, but it did move.
Look at the bottom. Yeah.
Sorry, but we're on your market packaging.
What you got? We got at yours.
Nothing.
That's the opener. Pack from this side.
Nothing. I've got a gap.
Oh, we jammed up to your side.
Inch, yeah.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? Yeah, just check it again.
Check this way. Perfect.
Yeah.
So perfectly.
One check level of it. Top. Really nice job of that. There's a nice job of concrete in that floor, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Floor. Right, we'll drill that in there.
Yep.
Got some fire foam in.
So fire foam. Just remember that.
Give it a final check. Yeah. So while this foam goes off, we're going to put these in. These are fire strips, and this is what smoke the brushes. So you put this in. It sits in grooves that are already in on these fire frames, which is good because you don't have to router them out. And then what happens is, if you didn't know about these, when fire comes and it gets hot, this strip and back, this plastic bit's got some stuff in it, and it swells up, and it all closes around the door and stops all smoke and heat and fire getting through. So that's what you need to put these in with. So you got to put them in. So I'll just put a bit of bonding on. Some multi-finish.
Oh, fucking blade just snapped.
You always got too
You are?
You always got too much room, man. Some blades. There should be loads of blades somewhere, shouldn't there? And that's it, we've got all architraves on and everything, plaster's gone off. Used a half-time mix in plaster and little pouches. And it took about half an hour and browning had gone off, so I could put multi-finish straight on top. So it's looking pretty good, same as other doors, so when it's painted up it should look nice. So I'll take you around to the side. So this is the other side. We ended up going for a double architrave on the inside to cover this the insulation up. So I don't know if you can see it, we've got one on inside and one on outside, and that looks pretty good, so it should be nice when it's all painted up. That's it guys, I'll see you in the next one. So next time we do one of these, I'll have to do a proper video on fitting these fire doors, because I didn't really have time. We did half a day the first day, we got that wall out, got lintle in, and then I had to wait for inspector to come and pass it off, so we couldn't do anything that day because we were waiting for it to be passed off. So yeah, it didn't leave a lot of time for us to get a full day in, and we just had to get everything else done. So yeah, next job, we'll get this carport finished there, get it tiled. Tiles should be here, I think they're turning up tomorrow morning. So we'll get that done. I'll see you in the next one, guys.